Brother.
How you doing?
Maintain. So I gotta ask a question, LeBron. You've been a teammate with him in LA, and to see him get #2 on the all-time scoring list, your reaction is?
I'm just, ecstatic. Never shocked. He's just, playing with him for about what I want to say 4 years, and just seeing what he can do, and how he do it. It never seems to amaze me. He's been striving for greatness, ever since, he stepped foot in the league, and just to be a part of some of that, and it's felt great, and also just, seeing him get it, become second all time, that just even better, he's a brother, first and foremost, no matter what team I'm on, and I'm always congratulating him on his, compliments.
Follow-up question. How long did it take you guys to formulate your handshake?
What was that?
How long did it take for you guys to formulate your handshake?
Oh, I want to say it didn't take long. It took, I think, half of the season, to All-Star break. Then we got it down. Then we had to switch it because another teammate kind of like do the same type of celebration. But, doing it every day, even practice, just seeing them normally, speaking on the court, we always doing it. So, I never tend to forget it.
What'd you tell him, and what was that moment like at center court at half court?
It was great. I just told him, man, just keep going. I basically with my words was just keep going. Keep being great. Keep showing, the world who who LeBron James is. Because a lot of kids are watching him. He got a lot of fan base. And just seeing that as a kid, that could give kids hope. And just or dreams that they have of becoming, or becoming LeBron or want to be better than LeBron. So I just told him just keep going.
I think you were on court when he passed Michael and Kobe as well. Which one was coolest for you, I guess?
I would say the Kobe one, because the timing of it. We was in Philly. He passed him in Philly. And just everything else that happened after that. I think that might be the one that I felt great and amazed about. So yeah, I think the Philly one was the best one.
What did this win mean to you guys? Having lost 6 straight.
It means a lot. We been trying to get a win. In it by any means. So it felt great just to get one, and at home because we've been on the road, a lot. But I took my hats off to my teammates. They played well. Down the stretch in the second half. We just played together. We had each other back no matter what it was.
What was the impetus for that, KCP? I mean, you got a little something out of everybody from starters on down to bench, and Sato was great. What pushed you guys to do that?
No, in the back of our mind, we didn't want to lose. We've lost so many. At one point you get tired of losing. So I think we came out in that second half. We took what Coach said, and we applied it to the court. Being aggressive. We started moving the ball, knocking down shots, and everybody was just having fun. That's that second half, I would say.
I know your concern is the rest of this season. I get it. But to win this game and to see Porzingis play the way he did late, how encouraging is that as you start to think about next year?
It's great. KP 7'1", 7'3". So I'm missing 2 inches. So just down the stretch, we wanted to play through him. No one could stop KP at the elbow. He was just turning around shooting over everybody. And just it's gonna be great, just to see if we can get him a full season. We already know what he can do. He can score the ball, in any position. So, I'm excited, just to see him for a full season.
KCP, you talked about Porzingis, and of course, you playing for the Lakers. You know what he brings to the table, and now he's your teammate. He's still so tall, and I feel like he's still growing as a player and person, size-wise. When you look at him, is there any teammate that you've teamed up with that he reminds you of while you're on the court?
I never really thought about it. I play with a bunch of guys. Off the top of my head, I can't pinpoint one. But I feel like he have his own game right now. If I had to pinpoint someone, I would say he imitate his game more off like Dirk Nowitzki. 7-footer. All the turnaround jumpers. Shooting the tray ball. Being able to get on the block. And go to work there too as well. I think his game, his all-around game that we need. And it's going to be great, just to have him for a full season.
Follow-up, you talked about being at the game in Philly. I was with you in the locker room.
Yep.
And I remember you wearing that shirt with the skull and cross, like the
Yeah.
of Kobe. I guess my question to you is, knowing how much you respect Kobe and his game, and how much you know LeBron, I think a lot of times people make those Michael and LeBron comparisons, and I'm not going to ask you to compare, but what I will ask is, in your lexicon of just greats, where do you settle the difference between Kobe and LeBron?
I didn't get a chance to play with Kobe, so I wouldn't know too much. I don't know how the comparison or the difference, but just growing up watching Kobe and playing with LeBron, I feel like there's really, for me, I don't think is a big difference. They both have different games. Some of the moves and stuff are similar. But I feel like they all unique in their own ways. So I think that's all for me.
What did you think of the communication and defense today, especially down the stretch?
It was great. Everybody was listening this time. But no, it was great. Everybody was. The first half, we was up and down. But the second half, when we came out of the locker room, I think everybody was just locked in. We talked about it at the start of the game. Let's just go have fun. And I think that second half, everybody was having fun. Whoever subbed in, no matter what it was, everybody was talking, no matter what it was. If it was wrong or right, we heard it. We react to it. And we down the stretch, we got stops when we need them, and we came down on offense and made shots. So it was a great all around game just to finish.
Hey guys, great game, great win first of all. For you, how many steps in the right direction was that win and the whole effort for you guys? And what did you learn playing alongside the KP so far in the second half of the season?
That win right there meant a lot to us. We was trying to get one by any means. We let a few go by, which we should have won. But just getting this one, feels great just to be in the winner column again. That gives everybody, that momentum, to go into the next game and the game after that. Just try to continue that the winning streak. I think we need that, for our mindset, and everybody just, played well tonight. But playing alongside KP is, I think I said this last time. He's gonna make the game a little bit easier, because you really can't help off of him. He can shoot the tray ball. He can roll and score in the paint. We can post him. It's a lot of things that KP adds to this team and his game. So it's just he's just great to be out there. You can play through him the whole time, which we did. Down the stretch, and he came up big for us. made big plays. You know, when he didn't have the shot, passed the ball. So, you know, I think it's going to be good.
That's all the time we have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.